KUGAN CASSIUS for IFL TV in association with Macklin's Gym Marbella in Leeds here for the press conference for the Warrior Returns, April 16th in Leeds, fighting on that bill. He's back, Dave Rocky Ryan, in a very tough fight against Garrido, who we all know from what happened with him and Bradley Saunders. So, but you wanted a tough fight to get you straight back in.
Definitely, I don't want no easy fights or walkover fights. I don't believe in any of that. I mean, I'm on the, I don't know, 6th, 7th, maybe 8th year of my pro career now. I don't need to take these easy fights. I want to make something of it, so I've got to get these tough fights and get rid of them.
What did you make of that performance by Garrido against Bradley Saunders? I know you would have seen it. It was a little bit of obviously a strange ending on Bradley's behalf, but what did you make of that fight?
It is what it is, wasn't it? Garrido's a tough kid. He's just pressurising him, and I don't know, Saunders, I think he had a bit of injury with his hands and that, he couldn't keep him off, so I think it got to him in the end and got frustrated with it and obviously stuck the head in and got thrown out.
I think Garrido, well, if he runs his own Twitter, has been literally begging everyone from his weight to 4 weights above and 4 weights below to have a fight, so he's...
that's the thing with Garrido, he's definitely game, he's coming to win.
Absolutely.
He's a strong kid. And but he's too small for me. I'm just going to take him apart, and he won't see the final bell.
I know, obviously, you mentioned John Wayne Hibbert in the press conference there, and you said that you don't think about it as much as people assume you think about it. But are we going to see Ryan Hibbert 15, number 15?
Well, I definitely want the rematch. It's whether he does or not. I mean, I don't think he's got the balls to fight me again. Every interview that he's been in, I've seen that a lot of people have mentioned my name and he just completely blanks it. He changes the subject straight away. I think he's scared. He's scared to fight me again. He knows he got lucky last time. He won the lottery that night. It was an illegal shot, but fair enough, he wasn't intentionally. It was as I was swinging for a hook, he slipped under and threw a left hook as my back was twisted. But it's one of those, and yeah, I just don't think he wants a rematch.
Well, what did you make of his performance over Tommy Martin recently?
Yeah, I thought he boxed well. I believe that's the way it was going to pan out anyway, because Tommy Martin is a fantastic fighter, but he's not a light welter. He's not big enough. He's not strong enough. I've heard he's going down to lightweight, which I think will suit him down to the ground.
But I mean, like I said to you, people are going to talk about this, and people will want to see sort of another fight. It doesn't matter how many fights of these go on, but people it always seems to be an entertaining fight, and between you and Hibbert when it happens. So I'm sure at some point we're going to get the next instalment.
Yeah, I think we will. To be fair, I mean, he can't keep avoiding me for too long. I mean, he's either going to have to vacate or he's going to have to fight me, one or the other.
But before that, April 16th, you've got a tough fight ahead of you there.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Like I say, I'm looking forward to this. I'm training for every fight like it's a world title fight. So just because it's some little French kid, Garrido, I'm not going to ease off the gas in the training. I'm training as if every fight's a world title fight, and I'm going to give it my all, and I'm going to take him out.
Watch out for him, like crawling around the ring like a lion.
I've heard about this, yeah. What they thinks he's the lion or something, yeah. Growling at me as he comes in the ring.
He's a complete lunatic. Like, I interviewed him after his win against Bradley Saunders, and he's like, I mean, listen, I don't blame him. I mean, he's come to another country. He sort of upset the apple cart by beating Bradley Saunders, and he was running around like a lunatic for about an hour, literally running around like a lunatic. But it was, I don't blame him, to be honest.
Well, that's it. I mean, I look forward to it. It's entertainment at the end of the day, innit? And people like to see a bit of entertainment, and that's what he brings. So yeah, let's have it.
All right, well, listen, Dave, thank you very much for talking to IFL TV. Like I said, it's great to see you back in action on April the 16th, and like I said, get that job done, and then let's see the next part of you and Hibbert. I'd like to see it again, because like I said, the other fights
everyone wants to see it. Yeah, and I do as well. I mean, I've got a score to settle that needs settling, and I want to do it.
Let's just ask him here. Eddie, come here.
Yeah.
If he comes through Garrido, we look for that Hibbert match again
it's
straight away?
mandatory for Hibbert. So Hibbert can't have another defence. He has to fight Dave Ryan. So it's up to John Wayne Hibbert. I mean, look, from a common sense point of view, from a non-fighter, which is obviously me, just a fat geezer who would hate to get hit, I wouldn't want to fight him. If I was John Wayne Hibbert and I've had 3 fights, and they've all been absolute wars, me personally, I wouldn't want to fight him. But these guys are a little bit different in the head. So, you know, the fourth fight is a big fight. And look, these guys, and Hibbert's in the same boat as Dave. They've come through the small hall setup. They're now in big fights, in big arenas, earning good dough. They want more. They want bigger fights, bigger money. So whatever makes sense. If there's big money in that fight, Hibbert will take that fight. But if he can get another fight where he's after European.
If he can avoid it, he will. Well, it's one of those.
He's saying that he won't have the balls to fight him for the fourth time.
I don't, you know, I believe that Hibbert, I've seen Hibbert in some tough fights. It's just a case of when you get to that point in your career, what's the right option? Is the right option to fight Dave Ryan? I don't believe Hibbert's scared of Dave Ryan. He shared a ring with him 3 times. The last fight was very difficult because he improved so much. It wasn't a war, the last fight. He just boxed very, very well. But he, you know, I think he doesn't get enough credit because he beat Tyrone Nurse. You know, and that was like a massive shock at the time. You know, before that fight, he'd had some really, really good fights. The second fight with Hibbert was unbelievable. One of the best fights I've ever seen. The third fight was a different kind of fight. He bossed the fight. But, you know, my job is to give them all the most money and the best fights I can. And that might be Hibbert against Ryan 3. He also wants a four. He also wants a European title fight. But I'm just pleased to see him, you know, what's happened to his career. It's unbelievable. And he speaks great, he's very sensible, he knows exactly what he wants, he trains hard, he's disciplined, deserves all the success he can get. Now, can I go back to my interview?
Would you say it's a bit of a Rocky story?
Very good.
You like that? Would you say it's a bit of a Rocky story?
And also, he's got a wonderful sister who is a top fighter as well. I wouldn't like to mess with her.
I wouldn't mess about with her
especially
either.
during your fights.
She seems brutal.
When you got injured in the last fight, she was like, oh, I was just under the canvas. Right.
Alright, sorry PT Boxing, we'll
Sorry.
give you a little shout out there. Alright, listen Dave, thanks for talking to Eiffel TV and I'm sure we'll catch up with you soon anyway.
Nice one.
Alright,
Cheers,
cheers,
mate. See
mate.
you later.